Wayfarer Studios, in which also Baldoni and billionaire Steve Sarowitz are shareholders, owns rights to film Colleen Hoover's novel It Ends With Us, and rights to film Hodges' book, Longshot, The Triumphs and Struggles of an NBA Freedom Fighter. Hodges, ex-Chicago Bulls player, had wished to turn his book into a documentary following the success of movies such as sports projects The Last Dance. Film project, however, was jeopardized after Wayfarer Studios shelved it last year that sparked a row over rights to the documentary between Hodges and Baldoni's company. Justin Baldoni is once again at the center of controversy, this time a disagreement relating to documentary rights over former NBA player Craig Hodges. Meanwhile, rumors of tension with co-star Blake Lively in his film It Ends With Us are still rife, but a new controversy has surfaced this time concerning his production company, Wayfarer Studios. Wayfarer Studios, in which also Baldoni and billionaire Steve Sarowitz are shareholders, owns rights to film Colleen Hoover's novel, It Ends With Us, and rights to film Hodges' book, Longshot, The Triumphs and Struggles of an NBA Freedom Fighter. Hodges, ex-Chicago Bulls player, had wished to turn his book into a documentary following the success of movies such as sports projects The Last Dance. Film project, however, was jeopardized after Wayfarer Studios shelved it last year that sparked a row over rights to the documentary between Hodges and Baldoni's company. There are claims that since then, Hodges was placed in a controversy with Wayfarer. His book, Longshot, tracks his problems and successes as an open-mouthed athlete. Hodges relates how he was blackballed in the NBA early in the 1990s for his activism and strong comments about fellow athletes failing to make use of their God-given wealth and influence in aiding the poor and the weak. This powerful message seems to be coming across from the story of Hodges' life that may have been in contradiction with the vision for the documentary by Wayfarer. Starting off as a production venture between Hodges and British Indian producer Jivy Singh, the project, with working titles that would eventually change to include The Lost Dance and White Bald, looked to bring Hodges' story across to the screen authentically and actually true to Hodges' personal experiences. Creative differences would soon arise, though. Hodges claims Singh wanted to accurately depict the era and the spirit of his book. Wayfarer Studios, Hodges says, wanted to make him more palatable for the NBA, and this leads it going nowhere, with Hodges saying that his story is not being reflected as he believes it should be. There is certainly more to this current controversy than success at the box office, where two of his films, It Ends With Us and 5 Feet Apart, can attest that Justin Baldoni and his production company